radio check. Lurk at work is in the AO. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad I can join us today for at least maybe the last radio general stream for the time being. Before anything else, I do have to apologize about the break yesterday. I was feeling a bit under the weather, mostly because, well, the weather was terrible, and my body was still pretty much trying to get back into the rhythm of things after several days of terrible, terrible sleep. Not exactly 100% back, which is why I'm only doing the, I'm probably going to do a very short radio general stream attempting to get the final mission of the base campaign done. Well, officially, this mission isn't exactly part of the main line because it's a what if with 3 units that you can choose if I remember correctly. And I'm actually surprised at the moment I opened the game again after a while, it gave me the all missions completed on challenge mode achievement, which clearly indicates that this last one is just more of a bonus or victory lap kind of thing. But we will still try to get through it in challenge mode just to see how much more difficult it is than last time. We did, if I remember correctly, we did have a bit of problem trying to defend against significant German armored opposition coming in from the south for this particular mission in regular mode, so now I fear for how much more difficult it is in challenge mode. First, let me just reply on this. Give me a couple of seconds. Just gotta check on something. There we go. So yeah, our objective is at least get major victory for this one, even though we had to worry about Les Minil Patrie, because the last time even though we finished Les Minil in challenge mode, it was only completed as a minor victory because we kind of let our allies down, and they were surrounded by heavy German armor on the North Road. Well, we just stayed around in the 2 towns and held our positions, instead of probably helping them survive and letting an artillery battery get wiped out. Now we're going to Dieppe for one last time. So let's go ahead, switch over in challenge mode, and play. I don't know how long we're gonna run this. It of course will run only on... It will only run as is the usual with... Well, here's the funny thing. It does say 1942, but you're probably given 1944 era hardware, which makes this game, makes this mission a bit of a super fantasy mode. Although some of these lines... Pretty sure these were the same history notes on the standard Dieppe, the standard Dieppe mission in the tutorial channel in 1942. Excuse me. Why would they just... This is the part I'm still confused about. Every single time I see this... Like... Some history notes say that the attack on Dieppe was supposed to be a full-scale counter-invasion, while some of them would just call it a raid. Despite the fact that they put in a significant number of forces on the landing beaches. Were there really no videos for this one? Video reels, I mean? That's weird. Anyway. Alright, your objective is to seize the town of Dieppe and Neuvilles. These towns will be heavily defended. The brunt of your your force will be landing by the beach. High chalky cliffs block climbing except for points through enemy fortification. The side fortification was manned by fewer men, but we have reports of those areas being mined. Your initial units have been infiltrated behind enemy lines. The entire op will hinge on how these units are used. You must choose whether to help your reinforcing units get off the beach or delay enemy panzers from reaching the town. Don't be afraid to deploy your reserves. All reserves and other reinforcements will land on the beach. Pretty much like how the, what do you call it? Pretty much like the tutorial map, Aquela Batal is where your infiltration units will be in. The hill overlooking the town and the beaches will be an important location, so is the airfield. All of these fortified areas are an absolute bottleneck, and there's a bridge in between Neuville and Dieppe. With the panzer formations coming in force from the south area and plenty of these beaches heavily defended as well as bottlenecked, it'll be absolutely difficult to deal or probably link up both sides. And since this is challenge mode, I expect the armored opposition to be even more deadly. Okay, let's look at the intel report first. There's a battalion strength formation of infantry probably scattered across the beach towns. 2 artillery batteries are hidden behind the lines. 2 enemy panzer reinforcements are expected, along with 2 infantry battalions, which means, well, the infiltrated forces, if I remember correctly, are company size, which means it's going to be extremely difficult to hold against panzer formations reinforced by infantry battalions. Well, I just need to remember. Okay, the good thing is we can have non-tanks in the area. They did say that these locations are less defended by heavily mined. It's I think it's much easier to just go along this area, since it's mostly just the open fortifications and not much else. But we might have to go with separate engineer formations for that. Then again, most of the beaches are usually most of the beach landings, if I remember correctly, are right on the towns themselves, so it's going to be extremely difficult to try and flank them and waste valuable time passing or moving through these sheer cliffs. So we have to remember what we have. Before that, let's see what upgrades we have. The 3rd Battalion have managed to reach max veterancy, and I don't exactly remember how they go. Well, they're very aggressive, so let's just increase their damage even further and turn them into shock troops. Like shock troops extraordinaire. First Reserves, Royal Vendu got some serious promotions up for that. They're very reliable. Now I probably need increased damage or increased defense while inside garrisons. The heavily understrength 2 Squadron Royal Fort Garry Horse are defensive, so we're gonna give them extra defense, or let's give them an extra defensive advantage by making them much more camouflaged. And 5th Squadron Fort Garry Horse being the zealous types. Probably get some Blitzkrieg, because they're the ones that don't retreat anyway. Wait, no. Yeah, they already have the morale bonus, but the movement speed penalties for infantry support will make them annoying. So let's just go ahead and get them into Blitzkrieg. Anybody else? Nope, none of the guns have been activated. Okay, we have 2 initial deployment units up front. First wave of infantry is coming in the first minute. Second wave of infantry will be coming in the second, and then an armored formation will arrive at 5th. Unfortunately, that means there's only 1 slot for whatever unit you have, whichever it could be anything from regular infantry to armored formations. we have 2 reserves. I just don't remember where the reserves are going to drop, so I don't know if I want to put the engineers and the reserves in the... and probably get something else out there. We're probably going to use scouts and an infantry formation on the initial unit so that we got an eye on incoming forces by putting them on the hill. And unfortunately, if we're going with that way, the only units we can send are the Hussar scouts, who are very aggressive, but not very useful for defense. I'll take it. We're gonna need a veteran unit watching the south area. And very defensive too, so I think... No, we need somebody who can do damage while men survive. The Winnipeg seem to be eager, but they're not exact... They're mostly for scouting, really, since they're... They got a bonus for speed, but they lose sight range, which is a problem. The Edmontons would be nice, but they're very slow. So if you try to regroup or try to send them to a flanking position, I don't think they'll be able to do anything. But they can provide some decent support, and since we gave them combat drills and distance shooting, as well as bigger shovels, they can probably set up a defensive position in Arcalabatal. But it's going to be pretty much infantry against ton-loads of armor. And, well... with 2 roads separate and as a bridge keeping Arcalabatal from the crossroads that leads to Noiville, defending against armored formations here is going to be difficult, so... I guess I'm gonna go with the Loyal Edmontons then. I need somebody who can dig fast and dig hard. And lure the enemies into a false sense of security before they get lit up just before they reach the bridgeheads. For reinforcements, I'm gonna need some guys who are very, very zealous. Or maybe bold, I don't know. Nope. That's for movement speed. Eager. Yeah, that's sight range. Zealous. No, I need aggressive. But the C4 Highlanders are zealous, but you can't tell them to. You can't tell them to pull back. They're good for breakthroughs, I suppose. So we're gonna send them in as the first wave of infantry. Second wave would probably be somebody with an aggressive personality. So it's 5th Battalion coming in. But neither of them would be useful for defending the town itself because they have a landmark defense penalty. But I'll take it because we're going for a full assault mode, and the tanks will probably handle most of the in-town defense. I'm sending in an engineer unit just in case. In the reserves, that is. First Field Company engineers are rugged, very maneuverable. Especially on hills, but they will suffer some morale damage, so that's going to be a problem. And just to keep the skies clear, we're sending in number 6 group in support. That leaves us with a tank slot and a anything you want slot coming in 5 and 6 minutes respectively. Which is going to be really, really annoying at this point, especially since we have to worry about the bottlenecks and pushing out most of the enemy artillery and... Right. Scouts can work best. Scouts work exceptionally against enemy artillery, so we can send. Before the armor shows up, I think we can send the scouts ahead to look for those artillery batteries, knock them out as quickly as possible, and then send them down here, or probably somewhere. Yeah, downhill on location 2. We'll probably get some eyes on either Dieppe or Noiville. I think they won't see Noiville just because of grid rules, but they'll definitely keep an eye out on any formations coming in and out of Dieppe. So if we need air support, they're gonna be there. I think we have naval support for a limited time here, so we can use them to clear out some of the beachheads and probably soften up most of the defenders inside Dieppe itself. Or if things get a little too tricky, they can work with the forward observation forces and the scouts to knock out the artillery and make climbing into the towns a bit easier. Now, I wonder if I want to send some of the fresh... Probably send some of the fresh AT units we have. But we need somebody who's very good at defense. And the bold 5th anti-tank are not exactly the guys for this job. Super Happy gets range but reduced damage, not very useful. What is it? They're defensive, but they lose damage. Reliable 6th anti-tank. Yeah, I think we can use a 6th anti-tank regiment for this one. Enough for armor. Nope, we can't use the Strathconas because they're very, very weak morale-wise. The 2nd Hussars are bold. They're not useful for defense. Reserves? Well, they're good at camouflage, but they're not very fast. And then again, since we're going to be slowing most of the armor, or we'll hopefully be able to slow most of the armor down, we should be able to set up the 2nd reserves, the Fort Garry Horse, in optimal positions to block any armor coming back into the town, so we will send them in. I know this is not exactly ideal. These 2 units are very, very green compared to everybody else. But I want to see if sending in these guys would be enough to give them a major boost in XP. So let's go ahead and drive.
Royal Edmonton Infantry, reporting for duty. We'll be able. We're at Papa 11. Why don't we infantry always get the short stick?
We have the command post ours too.
Reporting in the call sign Baker. We're at Bravo 9. We're headed to Echo 9. Let's get out there and start surveying.
Why are they on foot again? Okay, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Bravo 9 to Echo 9. All on the trees? And the anti-tank formation arrives first at 2 and 3. Since they're anti-tanks, we can probably... No, let's not knock those anti-tanks out. The infantry will be able to hold them. Able, move to Juliet 11.
Able here, Roger. Heading to Aquila Batalla.
Okay, I'm gonna need Able to dig in as soon as possible because we've only got 2 and 3 minutes before the enemy enemy anti-tank arrives. And Baker's already on their way to move in. Deploy reserve engineers.
Here's reserve engineers coming right up. First Field Company engineers here. You can call us Hal. We're at Foxtrot 2. We got shovels. We got mines. Ready for some dirty work.
Okay, HMCS Saskatchewan will be arriving at 12 minutes. Yeah, they'll be arriving at 12 minutes. Pretty late. Well, I guess we'll have to rely on the scouts to find those artillery pieces and whack them up. Hal, move to Charlie 2.
Hal here, alright. Heading to Charlie 2.
Oh wait, no. Hal, move to Charlie 3.
Hal here, Roger. Moving to Charlie 3.
There's gonna be a light infantry formation there, though, so... Hal, move to Delta 3.
Hal here, headed to Delta 3.
Let's hope the cliff sides actually provide blocking line blocks for infantry units in Charlie 4. We've only got 16 minutes to get these objectives to work, which are, by the way, hold both Dieppe and Noyville, as well as the airfield over here on the east side, and then minimize our casualties, because if we lose 150 casualties, we take 1 point off of our final score. Start mission.
HQ here, affirmative. Moving into position.
Let's hope they don't run into anything. I need Able on the town as soon as possible so they can start
Hal
digging.
here, we started clearing the minefield.
Thank
I want
you.
safe paths marked out ASAP.
Thank you. Looks like they're not spotted by the infantry on the upper works yet.
Baker here, we've arrived at Echo 9.
Okay, no sign of artillery on that side. Baker, move to Hill.
Baker here. Roger. Moving to hill.
Let's hope they don't run to anybody. But they're gonna have to take the road because I don't think they can ford the river. And since this is base mode, we can't really build bridges, and the engineers are all up on the beachhead anyway. Able report status?
Able here. We're at Oscar 11. We're en route to Aguila Batalla.
We'll let somebody else hold the airfield. I need Aguila Batalla blocked.
HQ here. Our landing craft has reached the beaches and we're about to disembark. Wish us luck.
Yep, we're going to move on the left bridge, or left beach. Try to sweep them around from Neuville to Dieppe. The engineers are already clearing the minefield, so we'll use that as an approach. Hopefully we don't trigger any of these guys. The problem is, if these artillery pieces are actually hidden in Hotel and Kilo 4, that's going to be increasingly impossible to deal with. Ooh.
Bakersfield got eyes on. Artillery, half hill.
Are they? Baker report status?
Bakersfield, we're at Aguila Batalla. On our way to hill. We can see alligator at hill.
Alright, Baker can handle the first artillery piece of that hill. I need Able at Aguila Batalla now. We can't send Able into the town because they're absolutely under strength. But with the anti-tank formations still on the way in, we might be able to just block one of them. Able report status?
Able here. We're at
on the
Flight
road.
12. We're headed to Aguila Batalla.
Fortunately, we can't deploy any engineers up front. I know it is very tempting to just send an engineer formation to lay mines for incoming units, but it's only armor, or rather, there's 4 formations coming in, and, well, you can only plant 3 minefields per engineer formation in-game, or per mission. And since they can't refill their mines anyway, it might be better to just use them to clear the breaches up front. And the other engineer formations are very understrength anyway, so we can't deploy them. That's... oh, okay, they're firing. Yep.
Bakersfield, enemy artillery in range. Time for some payback.
You line them up for me, please.
Hal here. Clear the minefield. Awaiting orders.
Sweet. Okay, let's wait for the infantry to arrive, and then we'll send them into Charlie 4.
C4 pilot. Infantry.
Right.
Reporting for
Tell
duty.
you.
Will be Charlie. We're at Salt 2. Riflemen ready to do our part.
Charlie, move to Bravo 4.
Charlie here. Moving to grid. Bravo 4.
We'll send in the command post just in case they have some trouble climbing up. And keep the engineers in reserve so they can clear out the roads moving east. Able, report status.
Able here. We're engaged at Flight 11. And are supported by combat against Alligator at hill. Everyone is combat ready.
Dang it. Able, move to Aguila Batalla. Able, move to location 1.
Able to Aguila Batalla.
Let the scouts handle that guy. Oh, that artillery formation. We need a blocking point on Aguila Batalla now. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're at Foxtrot 2. We're en route to Bravo 4.
The naval support are arriving very, very late. It's impossible to do a counter battery attack now.
Able to call a bit scattered. It'll take some time to reload.
Are you bleeding kidding me? Dude, the town is like 2 grid squares away from you. How do you get lost like that? Oh well, whatever. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're at Echo 2. On our way to Bravo 4.
Let's hope there aren't any infantry on that position so we can send Hal in to clear out some
The enemy artillery battery is out of commission.
Whew, good lord. Able, report status.
Able here. We're at Lima 11. We're headed to Dieppe-ja. The units become a bit scattered. It'll take some time to regroup.
Why are you going up the hills? Let's go to the road. We missed the window for the other artillery piece.
Baker here. We're here at Hill.
Baker, move to location 3.
Baker here. Consider airfield to be ours.
Okay, that's one artillery piece. Where's the other? Deploy reserve aircraft. Deploy reserve air support. Wait, why do I have reserve scouts? What? Where did those guys come from? Deploy reserve air support. Single time.
HQ here. Deploying reserve air support. Number 6 Group RCAS. Reporting in as call sign item. Planes are fueled and ready for takeoff.
I need these birds rolling in as soon as possible. Enemy armor coming in 4 and 6 minutes, respectively. The second wave of artillery is in. Oh, Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're engaged at Charlie 2. Engineers at Charlie 4. Are firing on us outside our range.
Okay, it's just engineers. Don't need to worry too much. It's an engineer formation against an infantry battalion. They should be able to handle this. I'll move to Charlie 4.
Hal here. Alright. Heading to Charlie 4.
Oh, wait, no. How? Hold position.
Hal here. Roger. Holding position.
We're gonna need Hal to clear the minefields anyway, so putting them in a firefight is not a good idea. Let the infantry battalion out of here.
Capture airfield.
What the? Where is the other artillery piece then? Able, report status. Able, report status.
Able here. We're at Kilo 11. We're en route to Dieppe-ja.
Finally. Baker, move to November 6.
Baker here. Headed to November 6.
There's no artillery on that part of town. We're gonna lose the airfield in a couple of minutes because we're still trying to break up, there you are.
Able here. We've arrived at Dieppe-ja.
Able, dig in.
Able here. Boys, it might save your life. Baker here. Got a visual on. Engineers at Quebec 4.
Baker, report status.
Baker here. We're at November 7. On our way to November 6. Spotted Keyta at Quebec 4.
Baker, move to Mike 7.
Baker here. Moving to Great Mike 7.
Let's see if they'll see anything in the town at this rate. Looks like they didn't see anything from the hill itself. They probably can only use that to spot here. If we don't see anything else here, I'm gonna send them over to the forest area. Maybe we'll find an artillery piece there or something.
Baker here. We're here at Mike 7.
Nothing. Baker, move to Delta 8.
Baker
Wait.
here. Delta 8. Get in.
Well, let's send them in down to the
Baker here.
Hotel
All
11
right,
first.
heading to Great Hotel.
Hotel 11 area. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. Engaged at Charlie 3. We're right there at Charlie 4. Rushing in.
Alright, let them have some of that Canadian steel. Able, report status.
Able here. We're at Dieppe-ja. We're still busy entrenching.
Okay, good. I'd really be annoyed if they kind of, I don't know, what do you call it? They kind of forgot to dig in the middle of a gunfight. But what do we have to worry about? We can definitely block them off. Right, so here's the main issue now. How are we supposed to deal with the armor that's coming in 3 and 15? And then there's the artillery or anti-tank formation coming in 10 seconds. We gotta get Baker into the forest area soon and hunt down anything that might be hiding in there before the enemy armor shows up. Oh.
Infantry, Italian here. You can call us Dog. We're at Mine 2. It always comes down to the infantry.
Alright, let's move them directly behind
Dog
Charlie.
here. Roger. Moving to Tom 2.
I don't want to move them over here because we're gonna lose fire, and Hal is definitely gonna try and get blown again. No. No, I know we're supposed to go through these zones, but we can just leave this area, secure these points, and have Hal clear out the extra minefields approaching Louisville and Dieppe, I mean. So...
hope these blocks are over enough to keep us alive. Baker here. Barrage at Hotel 11.
Good. A full 5 minutes ahead of the enemy armor. The enemy anti-tanks are coming in now. Gonna need them to do some hunting.
Alpha 12.
Which hopefully Abel should be able to spot anything out there. You know what? I want these guys out of here. Thanks for the airstrike.
Fighter bombers taking off. Heading to strike there.
Get him out of the line.
Item here. We got eyes on the target. Beginning strafing run. Early here. That's right. Run, you coward.
Alright. Charlie, Hal, move to Charlie 5. Charlie, move to Charlie 4.
Charlie here. Moving to grid. Charlie 4.
Hal, move to Delta 4.
Out here. Delta 4. It is. Out here. Cover! Where are those shells coming from? People here. Got eyes on anti-tank guns. At Lima 11. Head right for us. Charlie here. We lost sight of Bear. They were last seen at Charlie 5. Heading south.
Okay.
Item here. Confirm those coordinates. I don't think we hit anything. Aerial sortie finished. Ready for our next mission. People, got a visual on at Lima 11.
Alright, line him up.
Form the perimeter on the outskirts of town and are firing on approaching infantry.
Baker, report status.
Baker here. We're at Bravo 11. We're headed to Alpha 12.
That was quick. No sign of anything? That can't be right. Where's the other artillery piece then? Baker, move to Echo 7.
Baker here. Headed to Echo 7.
They should be seeing something by now because they've got a wide spotting range, so if there's nothing down here at all, how's that gonna work? Oh, they're probably gonna run into Bear or something. Dog, report status.
Dog here. We're at Q2. We're at Route 2. Tom 2.
Yeah, we're gonna funnel all of them on the left. I know you're supposed to do a enveloping maneuver between here and here, but there was only one engineer slot available. So we're gonna funnel them through here, hopefully get Hal through and clean up any minefields in this area. Leave Keyta alone out there because they're just an engineer unit and not really much to worry about. And concentrate most of the defensive positions outside town because most of the units deployed today are not good at defending from landmarks. Wait, which means... No, they're good from landmarks, but they're just slightly slower, which means that they did have the movement penalty moving into Arca La Batalla and missed one of the AT gun formations coming up north. But since they were able to hide from a good spot, Dingo is at a disadvantage.
Down here. Get down. They're being shelled from an unknown position.
Where the hell did the artillery come from? Please don't tell me it's from inside town. Keyta's probably gonna scratch on a maneuver towards the airfield once we brought in everybody else. How? Oh.
Baker here got eyes on anti-tank guns at Newville.
That's the anti-tank guns from earlier. That's pretty much it. Seriously? Baker, move to Alpha 7.
Baker moving to grid Alpha 7.
They should be able to spot something else, but looks like on the outskirts, Eagle came in as a reinforcement is already in position. Hal, report status.
Hal here. We're at Charlie 3 on our way to Delta 4.
What?
Baker here. You can see Bear at Charlie 6. Heading southeast.
Okay, Bear is about to run into our scouts, so I wonder if they're going to be able to overpower him. Is Eagle still here?
Baker here. Last saw
Nope.
Eagle at Newville. On this engagement.
Nice. We can't rush the engineers to the south side because there's still a significant force on Dieppe and Louisville. Baker, move to Echo 6.
Baker here. Echo 6. It is.
Hal, report status.
Hal here. We're at Charlie 3. We're headed to Delta 4.
Still no sign of any mines.
We no longer see Dingo. They were last seen at Lima 11, heading east.
Dingo will somehow hook up north, move to the airfield, and recapture it. I can smell it. Dog report status.
Dog here. We are at Dieppe-ja. We are on Route 2. Charlie. Baker here. They've walked right into our ambush. Way into them. Baker here. You're engaged at Curly 8. We are firing upon Bear at Curly 6. Everyone is still combat ready.
Charlie, move to Charlie 6.
Charlie here. Alright, heading to grid Charlie 6.
We'll have a battalion flank that engineer formation and smother it. Dog will follow behind Howe after that barrage, and hopefully Howe will run into a minefield that they can clear outside of enemy artillery range. Or sight range at the very least. But Bear has him in sight, so it's gonna be extremely dangerous work.
Where that came from.
Oh, they're running away.
Out here. We're here in Delta 4.
No sign from that. I'll move to Echo 4.
Out here. Roger. Moving to Echo 4.
I'd be annoyed if I run into nothing on the way in. That means the only
Out
problem.
here. Got a visual on Eagle at Sevilla.
In that case,
Item here. Typhoons are taking off. Headed for Eagle. Out here. Provide at Echo 4.
nothing on the way in. Let's wait until item can knock out Eagle. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're at Charlie 4. On our way to Charlie. Item here. Now for the fight. Enemy engineers eliminated.
Oh, sweet.
People here. We've completely destroyed an enemy company.
Charlie, move to Foxtrot 6.
Charlie here. Stay frosty, everyone. Heading to Newville.
Baker, move to Foxtrot 6.
Baker here. Hold up. We're attacking Newville.
Dog, report status.
Doc here. We are at Hotel 2. We are headed to Colony 2.
I want that anti-tank formation clean off the map. Guess they didn't knock it out. But if we can get Baker in and... Oh, that's exciting.
Got eyes on infantry. Charlie at Newville.
Bad news then. Infantry battalions holding a very crucial bunker formation there, which means...
Item here. And a miss. Are you sure the enemy's there?
What?
No rest for the wicked. Where do you need us next?
Why do they keep missing?
Baker here. We are here at Newville.
Wait, don't tell me they ran away.
We can
They
see
did.
Eagle at Goal 7, and we're heading right for them.
Okay. In that case... Item... Bombardment at Hotel 4.
Item here. Coordinates confirmed. Will bomb Hotel 4.
Wait for the armor to show up.
Thanks. Reporting for duty. Will be easy. We're at Juliet 2. Tank squadron fueled up and ready to move out.
Let's have them over here at Charlie 2-2. Dog, report status.
Doc here. We're at Gulf 2. We're on Route 2. Colony 2. Got a visual on Falcon and Newville.
Dog, hold position.
Doc here. Infantry, hold.
It's gonna be a two-front formation. We're gonna try and smother them here while Charlie makes a formation movement to Echo 4. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're at Charlie 4. On our way to Newville. We've taken minor casualties.
How are they so slow? Good lord. How move to Echo 4?
Hal here. We're already at that location.
How move to Foxtrot 4?
Hal here. Moving to grid Foxtrot 4.
Please don't run into any minefields.
Item here. Over target and beginning bombing run. Hal here. Provide at Foxtrot 4.
Good news, no mines. But they're gonna hang tight. First look at any armor's coming in a minute. We have no idea where Dingo is. Cheetah's probably still waiting on the eastern bunkers, thinking where everybody else is. We're having Falcon sit in some
Hal
strong
here.
rain. Oh,
Take
come
cover.
on!
Where are those shells coming from?
How? Retreat!
Hal here. We're combat engineers, but we sure prefer engineering.
Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're at Charlie 4. We're headed to Newville. We've got a few wounded, but nothing
Why is
serious.
taking you so
Charlie
long
here.
to
Form up.
get
We're
here?
attacking Newville. Hal here. We rallied at Echo 4.
Okay, that's a good enough rally point. Easy report status.
Easy here. We're at India 2. We're en route to Charlie 2.
Okay, now. Dog, easy, move to Hotel 5.
Easy here. Count on us to capture the villa.
I'm gonna have the command post deployed as soon as possible. Since they're not gonna be crazy enough to mine the insides of the town, we won't have to worry about the engineers. It's the armor I'm worried about. Unfortunately, we won't have enough time to get the mine field set up.
That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Sortie complete. What's next?
I expected the artillery to have captured the airfield again. We'll have to clean it up later.
Get to cover! Where are those shells coming from?
Oh, did they run? Yep.
Damn, havoc on our tread.
See, retreat!
Put it in reverse.
They ran into the anti-tank formations. Dog, report status.
Dog here. We're at Go Free. On our way to New Will. Got a visual on Falcon and New Will.
Okay, Baker, move to Gulf 8.
Baker, moving to Golf 3.
What? Baker, move to Gulf 8.
Baker, headed to Golf 8.
Okay, still enough time to maneuver through the roads. Probably have Eagle at this rate. The enemy armor is still 2 and 15.
Everyone calm down at India 1. Moving to grid, Foxtrot 2.
Dog, report status.
Dog here. We're at Go Free. We're headed to New Will. We spotted Falcon and New Will.
Charlie, report status.
Charlie here.
Ah,
We're
finally.
at Echo 4. We're en route to Newville. We've taken minor casualties.
Item bombardment on Hotel 4. Item bombardment on Hotel 4.
Item here. Hotel 4. Won't know what hit him. Baker, we're here at Golf 8.
Baker, move to Foxtrot 10.
Baker, moving to grid, Foxtrot 10.
Dog, report status.
Down here, we're engaged at Go Free. Assisted by Charlie, Falcon, and Hotel 4 are firing at us from outside our range.
Charlie, report status.
Charlie, we're engaged at Foxtrot 4 and are supported by Dog. We also have reports of enemy Falcon at Hotel 4.
Hotel 4? Oh, come on.
HQ here. We know the situation on the ground. Let's exploit it. Staff officers are on their way to coordinate our troops. Item here. Bomb doors open and packages are being dropped. Baker, sir, we can no longer see Eagle. They were last seen at Hotel 6. Heading north. Down here, we can see Gorilla and Dieppe-ja. Baker, sir, arrived at Foxtrot 10.
Baker, move to Hill.
Baker, sir, Roger, moving to Hill.
Where's that artillery piece? I cannot find it.
Charlie here. Damn! We're being shelled from an unknown position! Baker here got a visual on tank at Lima 11.
Here they come. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. Engaged at Foxtrot 5. Assisted by Dog in combat against Falcon at Hotel 4. Our unit's mostly intact, but they've got the upper hand. Charlie here. Item here. I'm getting reports that did some real damage. You call, we deliver. We're next.
Alright, close air support for this one.
Strike confirmed. Keep eyes on the target. Item here. Let's give them hell. Rockets and cannons. Opening fire. Hyena at Lima 11.
Lima 11 it is. Get that infantry battalion out of the line. Easy report status.
We're at Golf 2.
Alright, send the armor in.
Alright, heading to Hotel 5.
Okay, good call. We'll send you into the force. Incoming, I knew it. More infantry are coming in to provide support.
Item here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. Get those planes refueled for our next stop.
Right, calling for plus support.
Straight target.
Fighter.
Rockets and cannons.
Have rank fighters will come in to provide support.
Hill.
Ah, good. You should be able to spot infantry coming in from that distance without being engaged.
Item here. Got a visual. Fighter bombers opening up. Baker, you can see. Got a visual on Bingo at airfield.
Bingo at Fairville? Ah. So it is those positions.
Baker, left Bingo at airfield.
Moving north. Dog, report status. Dog, report status.
Down. We engage with that. Go. Free. And supported by and we are fighting. Alpha and Hotel. We also have reports of enemy evil and you will. We are fresh and angle.
Easy, report status. What a cacophony out there.
We're firing upon Hotel. We also have reports of enemy evil. Everyone is still combat ready.
Finally, we got the heavy artillery coming in. Oh, they're already firing.
Reporting in at all here at ready to knock out.
Fox, move to Hotel 5.
Form up. We're attacking. We're the whole range. We gotta move forward.
Oh, that's the other infantry. Fox, retreat. Fox, retreat.
Fox, don't tell us, boys.
The other infantry battalion.
Item here. Bombardment was on target. Air support ready for the next stop.
Okay, light them all up again.
Item here. Hyena. Won't know what hit him.
Next armor information coming in a minute.
Item here. Down. You can see. Jaguar. And 3. Heading northwest.
Jaguar's trying to flank us.
Fox here. Regroup. Task Golf 1. Enter awaiting orders.
Let's send him directly down here.
Fox here. Headed to. Pushing back those Panthers. Charlie here. An enemy infantry company pulling out.
Sweet. How? Move to Gulf 8. Now. Dang it. Select
Out
drop.
here. Golf 8. It is.
I need those mines cleared. We got 30 seconds.
Able here. No longer see Hyena. They were last seen at Kilo 13. Heading south.
Baker, move to airfield.
Baker here. Count on us to capture airfield.
Why are they down there? I thought they were
That
here.
was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Aerial sortie finished. Ready for our next mission. Charlie, spotted Falcon pass. Yes, heading to the Charlie, here got eyes on Eagle pass. Down here. We're engaged. Dad, go. 4 and R-45. Tom. And item here. Roger. Fighter bombers taking off. We're engaged at all 4. Charlie and Dog. Eagle at Nebula are firing on us from outside our range.
Charlie, easy. Dog, move to Hotel 6.
Charlie is preparing to assault Nebula. Bingo at airfield.
Yeah, that's the idea. Knock him out.
Charlie, off side of Falcon. They were last seen at heading southwest. Item here. Now for the fun part. Charlie here. Send the last of them back. Charlie here. Is under new management.
Dog, report status.
Down here. We're at Go 5. We've spotted Gorilla and Dieppe. Got eyes on the Jaguar and India 3. PNC. Alpha and Dieppe.
Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're at Golf 2 on our way to Hotel 5.
How, report status. How, report status.
Hal here. We're engaged at Golf 5 and are supported by Charlie and Navy Gorilla at Dieppe are firing on us from outside our range.
I told him to go direct. How, move to Gulf 8.
Hal here. Headed to Golf 8.
Ignore the infantry and keep moving south. I want that area minefield. We're gonna expect heavy infantry support coming in after the Panzers. Baker, report status.
Baker, you're at Oscar 11. We're headed to Fairfield. Got a visual
I
on
still
Keyta.
have no
At
idea
Fairfield.
where that other artillery base is. Is it inside town? Charlie, hold position.
Charlie, here, infantry. Hold.
Dog, easy. Move to Juliet 5.
Count on us to capture Dieppe.
I want these town locations.
Dog here. We've spotted Jaguar and India 3.
We're still at India 3. Well, if they're gonna be idiots about this. Tactical fighter
Item
support
here. We
inbound.
already have another scheduled mission.
Cat fighters haven't returned. That was
Item
quick.
here. I'm getting reports that did some real
That's not
damage.
good.
2 stories remaining.
Let's keep them cold for the time being, then. I think we use up our support.
Here. That'll have to do for now. Standing forward, command post.
Take out the anti-tank guns. They can knock out anti-tank guns on their own, right? I know they're supposed to be hunting artillery and other scouts and snipers. But they should be able to handle artillery. Yeah, they're very good for anti-tank support. Excellent. We'll keep the item in reserve just so if Abel down here has trouble with armor, they can provide extra support. But they've only got 2 call-ins remaining. So not much I can do there. Fox, report status.
Fox, here at Golf 3. We're en route to Hotel 5.
Fox, move to Golf 6.
Fox, here Golf 6. It is.
Dog, report status. Dog, report status.
Dog, we ranking at you will. And this is bomb. And now we come up again. Gorilla and Dieppe.
They haven't spotted any artillery at all. Where the heck is that other gun? Easy, report status.
We're fighting Gorilla and Dieppe. Everyone is in combat ready.
Hal, report status.
Now, back to Dieppe. Charlie, Dog, and we're firing on Gorilla and Dieppe. Fighting Gorilla.
Hal, retreat. I told him to get up.
Make sure no one gets left behind.
I told him to leave the fight and go to the minefield locations. Dang it.
Dog here. From you, Dog. One, engagement.
See, where the hell is that other artillery piece coming from?
Hal here. Everyone shut up and calm down. Sorry about that. We're at Sevilla. Hal here, alright? Heading to Golf 7.
Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're at Golf 4. On our way to Golf 6. Fox here. Headed to Golf 8. Fox here. Moving to grid Golf 7.
These guys are reliable. Thankfully, no damage or no penalties for defense if they're holding positions on a
Roger. Heading
landmark.
to Newville.
Charlie, move to Hotel 6.
Charlie here. Consider Newville to be ours.
Where's Eagle?
Able here. We've completely destroyed an enemy company.
Sweet. How about Gorilla?
Dog here. You can see Gorilla and Dieppe heading east.
Dog, move to Juliet 6.
Dog here. Moving out to Dieppe. Got a visual on Falcon and Kilo 7 heading northeast.
Do we still have any reserves? Doesn't say we have anything. Deploy reserve scouts.
HQ here. Reserve scouts coming right up.
Oh, it's probably a carryover from when they copied this from the practice mission. So those reserve scouts are just ghosts. Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're at Golf 4. We're headed to
So
Newville.
slow. The first armed formations are moving up the T-junction near Arca La Batalla by now. Easy, move to Hotel 6.
East here. Roger. Garrisoning Sevilla.
On this location, clear it out. No sign of any artillery pieces for some reason. Charlie, report status.
Charlie, we're at Hotel 5. We're en route to Newville. We've got a few wounded, but nothing serious.
How report status?
Hal here. We're at Foxtrot 5. Down here. Get to us. Baker here. Airfield. It's ours now.
Where the hell is that other artillery piece?
Baker here. Got it. Bingo. At Foster 7. Heading north.
I'll be somewhere around here. Dog, move east. Dog, move to Lima 5.
Down here. Stay frosty, everyone. Heading to Dieppe-ja. Able here. Got eyes on deck. At Hotel 12. Able here. Baker here. You can see infantry. Charlie at Defense 5. Heading west.
Like 5 heading west.
Able here. Got a visual on fly-in. At Hotel 11. Heading.
Where the hell did that infantry battalion come from? Where's the enemy artillery? Dog, report status.
Down here, we're at Dieppe-ja. We've spotted Gorilla and Lima 6. Heading east. Got eyes on Falcon and Kilo 6. Heading east. We can see Jaguar and Juliet 3. They're moving directly towards each other.
Jaguar? Dog, move to Kilo 4. Dog, move to Kilo 4.
Down here, Kilo 4. It is.
Easy, move to Juliet 6. Easy, move to Juliet 6.
Form up. We're attacking Dieppe.
How report status?
Hal here. We're at Sevilla. We're headed to Assault 7. We've got a few wounded, but nothing serious.
Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're at Newville. We've taken minor casualties.
Charlie, dig in. Charlie, dig in.
Charlie here. Grab your shovels, boys. We're digging in.
Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're at Assault 4.
Why are they
We're
stuck
en
on
route
the
to
beach?
Newville.
Oh my god.
Fox here. Consider Newville to be ours.
Okay, one more tactical airstrike. I
Item here.
have no
Typhoon
idea
are
where
taking
that
off.
artillery is
Heading for
firing from.
fly-in. Spotted tank at Hotel 11. Head right for us.
Here they come.
Elevation 1. Keyta at Defense 5. Heading right for us.
How's Dingo? Is Dingo down?
Baker here. Got icon. Keyta at Airfield. Heading south.
Really?
Item here. Let's kill them now. Rockets and cannons. Opening fire. No longer seeing octopus. They were at Hotel 11. Heading northwest.
Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're at Salt 4 on our way to
They're so
Newville.
slow. I need
Fox
you
here.
on the
Roger.
line now.
Garrisoning Newville.
How report status?
Hal here. We're at Salt 7. Got a
How?
wounded, but nothing serious.
How dig minefields?
Hal here. All right, engineers. Spread out and lay down some mines. This will take a bit of time. Spotted octopus at Gulf 10. And right for it.
Dang it! Too late! Freaking slow, Hal. Freaking slow.
Heading west.
Dog, report status.
Down here, we're engaged at Keyta and our response. Compass against Jaguar and Juliet 3. We also have reports of enemy Falcon and Keyta. Here, fresh and angle.
Easy report status. This is getting weird.
We're fighting Falcon at Dieppe. We also have reports of enemy Jaguar at Juliet 3. I don't know about this.
Fox, report status.
Fox, here
What
at
is
Salt
taking you
4.
so
We're
long
heading
to get off the
Newville.
beach? We got an armored formation coming in, and you guys are still trying to claw up a bunch of old seawalls. What the heck is going on?
Down. Here they come.
There's another armor formation.
You're at Airfield. We can see Keyta at Defense 6. Heading right for us. At Foster 10. Heading south.
Able report status. This is a two-way road.
Breaking at Akamataya. Spotted Puma at Lima 11. Heading west. Able to got eyes on fly-in at Hotel 11. Left off at Kilo 13. Out here. We can see octopus at Gulf 9. Head right for us.
Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're at
We're still there!
Spot out here. Look the ambush! Fire ahead, Will!
Where did those guys come from? How retreat?
Out here. Falling back.
How in blazes did they get another infantry battalion on the beachheads? Fox, report status?
Combat against Rat, Cat, Echo, 4, rest able.
Okay, hold that position. And Guerrilla's still out there, but they're not. Well, we'll have to hold the tanks while we have to deal with these infantry battalions on the west side.
Service reports that fire mission was successful. 1, shortage remaining.
I couldn't lay any minefields in time. If I had known they'd send reinforcements on the beaches, I'd probably have mined them myself. What the blazing hell is this supposed to be? Unfortunately, with this one, item is now going to be pretty much useless.
Tactical airstrike confirmed. Keep eyes on the target for us. Item here. Got a visual. Fighter bombers opening up. Got a visual on. Heading west. 5, here. Down here. Start 45 We also have reports of enemy deck or at Juliet. Our units mostly intact, but they've got the upper hand.
How many units are there?
Down here. Start up. Heading right for us.
There's 3 infantry battalions ascending on Dieppe. We can't capture the location. We're gonna lose the airfield. In that case, we're gonna need to get the town occupied, but I have no idea how I can occupy that. Do we have to clear everything outside of town then?
Item here. Bombardment was on target. No rest for the wicked. Where do you need us next? Out of fuel and ammo. No more sorties today. Out here. We regrouped at Delta 7 and are awaiting orders.
How do you... Oh. Won't be useful for this
Out
fight
here.
anymore.
Last saw Hotfoot at Gulf 8 heading north.
I'll move to... No. Hold their positions, so we can't really do much. I'll move to Charlie 4.
Out here. Roger. Moving to Charlie 4.
Let's see if we can...
Artillery at Quebec 5.
Quebec 5? That's where the artillery is?
You're at airfield. Got a visual on Keyta at top 7. Spotting artillery at Quebec 5.
Alright, get him out of the airfield, knock out the artillery, and then try to...
Informant has told us the enemy has captured airfield. Charlie, here's got eyes on Octopus at Gulf 7. Heading right for us.
2-way front. It's infantry battalions here, and it's 3-way. And over on Noyville, it's an armored formation and an infantry battalion. Able is stuck in Akala Bataya with 2 armored formations, blanketing them in, and Howe is pretty much useless. Baker, report status.
Baker, you're at Oscar 6. We can see Keyta at Papa 7. Heading right for us. We're too busy falling back.
Why are they still falling back? Able retreat. Dang it. Able retreat. These guys are going on a 3-way, so they're gonna hold this.
You're taking heavy artillery fire.
Yes, I hear you.
Reports the enemy is captured.
We don't really need to secure Akala Bataya. It's important that we get the airfield, though. Baker, report status.
Baker, you're at Mike 3. We can see Gorilla at Lima 6. Got a visual on Mantis at Lima 5. Sonic Jaguar at Juliet 4.
How did they get over the cliff and into the beach? Explain.
Baker, we're too busy falling back.
How are they they still falling? Are they going all the way across the channel?
Out here. No good.
Useless. Charlie, report status.
Charlie, engage that. Firing upon, grab, pass, call, 5. The fight isn't going well.
Cable, report status.
Cable, we are at Echo 11. We're running close to half strength.
Echo 11? How the heck did they get all the way out there? These retreat patterns are absolutely weird. Cable, move to Foxtrot 12.
Cable here, headed to Foxtrot 12.
Baker, report status.
Baker here, we're at White. Got eyes on Mantis at Lima 5. We can see Jaguar at Juliet 4. Hal here, we're here in Charlie 4.
How lay minefields? And I'm not too sure that's gonna work, so. How lay minefields? How lay minefields?
Hal here, alright engineers. Spread out and lay down some mines. This'll take a bit of time.
I can't move into Scorpion's position because these idiots ran over the cliffs! And we still haven't captured Dieppe yet.
Down here, got a visual on Gorilla and Lima. We find Belgium and 6. Baker here got eyes on Mantis at Lima 5. Baker here, we can see Jaguar at Juliet 4.
Absolutely bleeding useless. I should have just sent in more armor. Not good. Fox, report status. And they're still running away. Able, report status.
Able here. We're at Foxtrot 12. We're running close to half strength. Able here. This forest. We're going in circles.
Able, hold position.
Fox here. Rallied at Golf 2.
Fox, you are bleeding useless. Dang it.
Fox here. Garrisoning Niville. Take the cover! Where are those shells coming from?
Scorpion. We need to capture at least the towns.
Now quickly here. Cable here. We last saw Lion at India. We last saw Puma at Akila Bataya. We last saw Hyena at Kilo 13. Heading south. Down here. Spotted Dingo and Zebra. Second heading northwest. Cable here. We last saw Puma at Akila Bataya. Heading north.
They're throwing everything they have at
Down
us.
here, just getting hammered out here. Down here, body count is rising fast. What? We completely destroyed an enemy company. Baker, we completely destroyed an enemy company. Down here, got eyes on Belgium, BGMs, Gorilla, and Baker got a visual on Jaguar. Hal here, alright. Done mining the area. We've marked the minefield on the map. Our
Wave is
units
coming in
doesn't
in
take
2 minutes and
minefield,
10.
The enemy doesn't.
Where are these tanks from?
Cable here. We last saw Lion at India 11. Heading east.
How move to Noiville?
Hal here. Moving to grid. Juliet 2.
What? How move to... How hold position? How hold position? How hold position?
Hal here. Engineers. Hold up.
Fox, report status.
Fox. Engage at Golf 3. System time. Charlie. Pass. Combat against Craft. Pass. Golf 5. We don't have enough medical supplies for the wounded. God damn it. This might be suicide.
Easy retreat.
Yes, pulling out. He walked right into our track. We got him dead to rights. Able here. We're engaged at on track. Well, we're fighting.
Oh, that's an infantry compound.
I don't know about this. Down here. IMS 7 heading northwest. Charlie 2 spotted Buffalo. Pass over 7. John, heading north.
How are you supposed to fight against these?
7 heading right for us.
Screw it. Time to retry. There's too many arm formations. Well, here's the problem. We can send in engineers in the initial formation, but we'll have to rely on an exhausted Royal Canadian formation. So to get us some balance, I think I'm gonna do the old trick, the oldest trick in this game's book, which is get him a rest. Training operation again. Always good to rest him up a bit so we can have a fresh offensive force for a fresh selection of offensive forces for the main attack. Let's go for voice. Yes. We got that. Start mission.
You here. You heard the general. Move out.
Let's get this practice mission done as soon as possible, so that we can get a fresh list of reserves ready for deployment.
Princess Patricia, Light Infantry. Scout here. You can call us Able. I think we're lost.
Able, report status.
Able here. We're lost, but we can see a road 1 kilometer south of us and a hill 1 kilometer northeast of us.
Somewhere around here, right? Able, move south.
Able here. You got it. Moving south. Able here. We're not lost anymore. We're at Kilo 6.
That's our piece. Baker, report status. Able, move to Gulf 4.
Able here. Moving to grid Gulf 4.
Somewhere around here, I think. I'm guessing it's more like the crossroads.
Baker here. We have reestablished contact with you next to a nearby friendly unit. We're at Foxtrot 5. Able here. Arrived at Gulf 4. HQ, locals are claiming enemy troops have moved into location 1.
Able, move to India 3.
Able here. Alright, heading to grid. Got a visual on infantry at location 1.
Baker, bombardment on Juliet 2. Baker, bombardment on location 1. Baker, fire barrage on location 1. Not in the mood for this.
Baker here. Artillery firing at Juliet 2. Able here. We lost sight of Alligator. They were last seen at location 1. Heading north.
Should have enough
Baker
time.
here. Yeah, that was a direct hit.
Able, move to location 1. Able, move to location 1. Why is it always broken? I don't
Able
get
here.
it.
Form up. We're attacking location 1. Able here. Planting the flag at location 1.
Able, move to location 3. Able, move to location 3. Why do you have to do it all
Able
this?
here. Roger. Moving to location 3.
Deploy reserve anti-tank guns. Deploy reserve anti-tank guns.
HQ, you're deploying reserve anti-tank guns. Royal Canadian anti-tank gun, reporting for duty. We'll be Charlie. We're at Foxtrot 3. Looking forward to some target practice. Charlie here. We're here at Hotel 4. Able here. We've arrived at location. Able here. Spotted tank at Oscar 7, heading west. Able here. Got eyes on there at Oscar 7, heading west.
Charlie, move to location 2. Charlie, move to Echo 7.
Charlie here. Roger. Garrisoning location 2. Charlie here. We've arrived at location 2. Able here. We've lost visuals on there. They were last seen at Hotel 7, heading west. Charlie here. Don't let them into the town! Keep that perimeter intact!
Looks like what we're going to be doing is going to be an engineer rush. Can't believe I'm saying this in a game that's not Command Conquer. So we're going to have to use both of our infiltration slots as engineer points. Put them all into minefields. I know it's not exactly ideal to do that, but I'm worried about the armor. We can handle the infantry just fine. But that means we'll have to funnel them, so we're going to have to send them straight into the welcoming arms of the beachhead. And those infantry formations are going to be well dug in, so we're going to need somebody who has extremely increased attack, especially against 45 formations, but who will suffer offensive problems in in landmarks.
Charlie here. Enemy pilots falling back.
Alright, good.
Charlie here. You can no longer see air. Your last seen at Gulf 8. Heading home east. Able here. It's a full-blown route. The enemy's all running. HQ here. We're done here. Unit leaders report for debriefing. Able here. I, for one, am not too upset we didn't see much action. Baker here. We'll have to give these guns a thorough cleaning after they cool down. Charlie here. Took a few losses, but it could have been worse.
It took losses? Seriously? Oh, 1 killed and 2 wounded. Looks like one of the guns got hit directly by enemy armor. Okay, let's head back to Dieppe. Challenge mode. Continue on. So we're going for the NG rush tactic. Fill the entire approach with minefields. I don't care how many more armored units we'll have to throw into the beachheads just to knock out the area, and I don't want to worry about the incoming approach lines anymore. Just break the lines forward and let the engineers destroy everything else up front. Or we can probably have an engineer in reserve, and that'll clear the approach to the beach from the other side. Much better, I don't know. Anyway, that's not good. Second field squadron is still under strength. Oh well. That means no engineers and rush the beach straight out. Well, the number 6 group. No, maybe not number 6 group. Problem is they don't seem to have that many sorties. We made them a tactical airstrike unit instead of a bomber formation. we'll send the veteran infantry again. The Highlanders? No. Well, Canadians are good at movement speed, but they lose defense. Royal Winnipegs are good speed, but they lose sight range. Alright, 3rd Battalion, you're up. These guys will have to set up defensive lines outside. That'll be useless inside. That'll be pretty useless inside the mountains, or inside the towns themselves, though, and that's going to be the main issue. Cautious guys, they're useful for sight range, but not much for damage. I need damage. Seaforts. Fine, send him in. Send him to a battalion roll if undo. Fine. Armor should be 3 rivers tanks, maybe? They're not useful for defending if you put them in the town. Trigger happy reduces damage. They gain a good attack range, so they can probably be useful in an engagement sort of thing. And then we'll probably get another tank formation out there. Should go for a bull one. No, they're very useful. Useless for defense. Zealous guys are. Let's send another zealous formation of units out there. That's 2 zealous formations now, and they won't retreat even if we tell them to. The reserve, it's going to be the defensive. Oh, right, you can't send tanks anymore. Wiley? 6th Battalion is too weak. Oh, I'll take him as reserve. This is all attack, no defense. No, what? Screw it. We're going all out on offensive anyway. There's Patricias. No, the Patricias don't get a lot of movement, but they do get some camouflage, so I think we can deploy them in. What? Where's my other engineers? Oh, come on, not that one again. Okay, 1st Field Company, Royal Canadians. 2nd Field Squadron is in reserve because they're still rebuilding. Alright. Engineer rush incoming.
1st Field Company engineers. Reporting in as call sign. Able, we're at Papa. 11. Something built or blown up? Engineers. Royal Canadian Engineers. Here, you can call us Baker. We're at Bravo 9. On our way to Echo 9. No time like the present.
Able, move to Oscar 13.
Able, here's Roger. Moving to Oscar 13.
So we'll need 2 minefields here and a minefield in the middle of the roads, incoming from the west and the east of the towns. Or probably... The alternative is 1 minefield approaching Akalabatai, a 2nd minefield on the approach to both Dieppe and the southern approaches to both Dieppe and Noyville, and then a 3rd minefield in between the eastern and western approaches. Baker, move to Echo 13.
Baker here, headed to Echo 30.
Deploy reserve engineers.
HQ here, reserve engineers, coming right up.
Where are my reserve engineers? Deploy reserve engineers? Wait, I don't have reserve engineers. Oh, my engineer slot has been... Sorry. It's just infantry. Deploy reserve infantry?
HQ, deploying reserve infantry.
That's how.
Infantry, company, reporting for duty. We'll be how? We're at Foxtrot. 2 boots on the ground, wind wide.
Deploy reserve infantry? Deploy reserve infantry? Gonna put all of our reserves on the front line now.
Reserve infantry, coming right up.
And wait for the 1st Battalion to show up.
Light infantry, reporting in as the call sign. Item, we're at fight. 2, infantry ready for the dirty work.
We're at 2 front assaults as expected. Start mission.
HQ, right away, sir. Starting operation.
We'll handle the artillery after we've laid down mines here and here. I think it's gonna take a bit of a walk, I suppose. Taking too long. Oh,
We're here at Foster. 13.
Able, lay minefields.
Cable here. 1 minefield coming right up. They won't want to walk through this.
Baker report status.
Baker here. We're at Echo 30.
Good. Baker, lay minefields. Baker, lay minefields.
Baker here. All right, engineers. Spread out and lay down some mines. This'll take a bit of time. HQ here. Our landing craft has reached the beaches and we're about to disembark. Wish us luck.
Alright, let's wait until the first wave of infantry arrives, then we'll have House support the first wave to engage and then have them engage the Noyville position. And we'll wait until the artillery, we can clear out the artillery formations. Actually, yeah. Once we take out Hill, lay a minefield here, hook back around to the airfield and knock out the artillery on Quebec, or Romeo, I think.
C4 Highlanders, infantry here. You can call us Charlie. We're at Salt 2. Let's get to work.
Charlie, Howe, move to Hotel 5.
Out here. Moving out to Newville. They'll be expecting us.
We'll have the command post deployed here to provide support. Baker report status.
Baker here. We're at Echo 30. We are still laying mines.
Able report status.
Able here. We're at Foster 13. Still laying surprises for Jerry. Out here. Able here. All right, we're done mining the area. We've marked the minefield on the map. Our units know the safe paths through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't.
Able move to Hill.
Able here. Roger. Moving to Hill.
And then we'll have, once the artillery piece is knocked out here, we'll go to Juliet 9 and lay some mines. Howe, report status?
Out here. We're engaged at all 3 and are supported by Curly. We also have reports of enemy infantry. Battalion at Newville. HQ here. Going forward command post. This will rally and organize units. Baker here. All right. You're done mining the area.
Oh, it's not properly
Mark the
mined.
minefield on the map. Our units know the safe path through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't.
I should have moved a little further. Baker, move to Hotel 11.
Baker here. Moving to Grid Hotel 11. Able here. Got a visual on artillery at Hill.
Let's climb up that hill and knock out that artillery piece. Then we can lay minefields here, clear out the artillery piece on the right, move back up on the other cliff side, and start laying minefields so that the infantry battalion can be softened up.
Able here, bring and we are doing better. Let's silence those guys!
Baker, report status.
Baker here. We're at Sucks 30. We're headed to Hotel 11.
Oh, cripes. The anti-tank guns are coming in.
Out here. We're taking a beating out here.
How? Retreat.
Out. Pulling out.
Man, I might have to restart again because I placed the mine in the wrong
We've
spot.
arrived at Hotel 11.
Baker, lay minefields.
Baker here. One minefield coming right up. They won't want to walk through this.
If we mess up on the artillery arrival...
Out
Oh,
here.
okay.
Everyone calm down at Foxtrot 2.
Okay, hold your positions, Hal. I'll report status.
Out here. We're at Foxtrot 2. We've suffered moderate casualties.
That was bad. That's real bad. Okay, they're probably running into the minefields. Please tell me they're running into the minefields and getting a beating. I need them to slow down enough so Baker can land in.
Get to cover! Where's the shell coming from? Baker here. We've spotted anti-tank gun.
Dang it!
30 heading.
Yeah, definitely have to
Baker
restart
here.
this.
We've lost visuals on Keyta. Labor
Heading
left
southwest?
and 30 heading southwest.
Baker report status. Please tell me there's some
Baker
mining.
here. We're
Good.
at Hotel 11. We are still laying mines.
Good, keep moving. Okay, they're still going to the minefields, but the other armored formations might not be able to get anything there. Come on, Abel! Clear out those artillery pieces already.
Baker here. Alright, we're done mining the area. We've marked the minefield on the map. Our units know the safe path through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't. Roger. Moving to Delta 8. Infantry Battalion reporting for duty. Will be dog. We're at 5-2. The boys are ready.
Dog, item, move to Kilo 4.
Dog here. You can count on us to capture Dieppe.
Item, move to Kilo 4.
Item here. Over the drive. Alpha 1.
What? Item, move to Kilo 4. Item, move to Kilo 4. Item, move to location 5.
Item here. Moving out to Dieppe. They'll be expecting us. Able here. Enemy artillery battery is out of commission.
Finally. Move on to the
Able
direct
here. All right.
location.
Heading to grid. Juliet. Die.
Start moving into the minefield. Capture the airfield and then sweep around.
Now, we're being shelled from an unknown position.
I need those mines laid down first. How? Report status?
Out here. We're at Foxtrot 2. We've taken minor casualties.
Okay, wait, you said you had moderate casualties earlier. Now I'm suspicious. I'll move to Hotel 5.
Out here. Stay frosty, everyone. Heading to Newville.
Dog, report status.
Down here, we're engaged at the 3 Infantry Battalion and DSA are firing at us from... Item here, we're at Fight 3. We're en route to Dieppe. HQ attacking up the forward command post.
Oh, that's not good. Really bad time for the foreman command post to pull out.
Able here, we're here at Juliet. Die!
Able, lay minefields.
Able here, alright engineers. Run out and lay down some mines. This will take a bit of time.
Baker, report status.
Baker here, we're at Sucks 9 on our way to Delta 8.
Come on. We need to move soon. The infantry battalions are going to show up soon. Yep, just keep running into the minefields for me. Like... obedient little lemmings. I think this is the same tactic I did last time. Incoming artillery!
Cover. Where are those shells coming from?
Item report status.
Item here, we're engaged on Fight 4. This is High Dog. We also have reports of enemy Bingo and Dieppe.
Ow, Hal, report status.
Out here. We're engaged at Goal 3 and are supported by Curly, Alligator, and Newville. Are firing at us from outside our range.
Charlie, report status.
Curly, engaged at Goal 3. Conditions by Hal. We're firing on Alligator and Newville. Our units mostly intact, but they've got the upper hand.
Dog, report status.
Down here, we're engaged at Lima 3 and are supported by Combat again. Dingo and Dieppe. This fight is going well.
Don't worry, the armor's gonna be coming in soon. Baker, report status.
Baker here. We're at Foxtrot 9. We're headed to Delta 8. Baker here. All right. Heading to Grand Echo 4. Charlie here. Absolutely wiped out.
Already? Wait, I thought you guys had a bonus against hardened structures. And you can't order them to retreat anyway.
Able here. All right, we're done mining the area. We've marked the minefield on the map. Our units know the safe path through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't. Roger. Moving to November 8th.
Move them close to the airfield and put them towards the eastern road.
There's too many wounded here.
How retreat? How retreat?
Let's try another guy. Calling back. Out here, I think that's everyone. We've assembled that, Foxtrot.
Hold your positions there, How.
Down here, get down. They're being shelled from an unknown position. I am here. We're engaged on Keyta. Or, this is my call. We're fighting. Bingo. And yes, everyone is still combat ready.
There's a lot more open space on Dieppe, actually.
HQ here. Staff officers are ready to deploy a forward command post. We know the situation on the ground. Let's exploit it. Staff officers are on their way to coordinate our troops.
How move to Hotel 5?
Out here. Preparing to assault. Newville.
Armored support, finally!
Mortuary horse tank reporting in as the call sign. Easy. We're at Juliet. 2 of some metal beasts that are hungry.
Easy, move to Kilo 5. Easy, move to Kilo 5. Easy, move to Kilo 5.
Easy here. Moving out to they'll be expecting us. Able here. We've arrived at November 8th.
Okay, don't capture the airfield yet. Put them in the tree.
Able here. Moving to grid November 5.
Hang on a second, let me just reply to something. Sorry about that. Alright, Easy, I'm counting on you.
Easy here. We're engaged on Juliet. 2 and are supported by Golf and Lima. 3 and Keyta and Lima. 4 firing upon Bingo and yes, we're fresh and able.
Able, report status.
Able here. We're at November 7. We're en route to November 5.
You gotta move. The first armored formation's coming in already. Baker, report status.
Baker here. We're at Echo 5. On our way to Echo 4.
Okay, just a bit more. We move them a little over there so they can start laying minefields on the west end. On a more open location, to be exact.
Able here. We're here at November 5.
Able, lay minefields now.
Able here. One minefield coming right up. They won't want to walk through this.
Baker, report status.
Baker here. We're at Echo 5.
Baker, lay minefields.
Baker here. All right, engineers. Spread out and lay down some mines. This will take a bit of time.
The other engineers will slow down the advance. Then we'll have Abel go to Quebec 7 and then knock out the artillery without being engaged by the enemy engineers. After they lay their mines, that is. Report status.
Out here. We're at Goal 3. We're headed to Duville. Casualties are piling up here. Got a visual on. Alligator at Duville.
How retreat? How retreat?
Out here. Grab the wounded and let's go.
Screw it. If they keep complaining about the wounded, they're gonna be stuck in garrison duty for the rest of the mission.
Easy here. We're getting shot. Juliet. 2. Assisted by Dog. At Viva. 3. At Item. At Viva. 4. In combat again. Bingo. At Dieppe. Everyone is still combat ready. Out here. Everyone shut up and calm down. Sorry about that. We're at Foxtrot 2.
Yeah, just hold your positions there.
Down. Item here. Get the cover. We're in the south. Coming from.
Keep running into the minefield like I want you to. Like a bunch of very, very... like a bunch of obedient lemmings going to a hole.
Item here. We're taking a beat out here.
Dang it. Charlie, report status.
Charlie here. We're engaged at Goal 3. Fighting alligator at 2. Quick down.
How are you so weak at this? And can we reposition items south here?
Item here. Heavy okay like that one's under fire.
Nope, we can't.
Able here. All right,
finally.
we're defining the area. We've marked the minefield on the map. Our units know the safe path through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't. Roger. Moving to Romeo 8. Baker here. Moving to Grid Tom 4.
Let's try and see if we can knock out those engineers. Oh, wait, no. Baker, move to Echo 6.
Baker here. All right.
Right into the forest,
Heading to
Baker.
Grid Echo 6.
Abel will try to swing around, maybe scare them by somehow capturing the airfield, and then we knock out the artillery formation on the right.
Down. Get down. Being shot from that position. Baker here. We've arrived at Echo 6.
Baker, dig in.
Baker here. You just got in. Well, no, the sturdiest codification you've ever seen.
Get hard in the forest. So just in case they run into infantry formation, they can defend themselves a bit better.
Item here. We're getting out of dodge.
Item retreat.
Item here. Scattered. Unable to comply.
Abel, report status.
Able here. We're engaged with that one. 5. Engineer. Ask for that 4. Our firing units from outside already.
I told him to move directly.
Airfield to be ours.
I told him to move directly to the location, not take the road. Every single time this happens. Charlie, retreat.
Charlie here. Fall back. Fall back for cowards. Nobody's retreating.
Screw it then. Wait for the armor to show up, and then they'll probably soften up the problems for you.
That'll have to do for now. Standing for command post.
Charlie's about to be wiped out, I think. Abel, report status.
Eagle here. We're engaged at 5. We're firing upon Eagle at Quebec. We're threatening.
Screw it. Move directly through the road. Abel, retreat.
Eagle here. We're combat here. But we sharper for engineering. Hey, here. You can call us Fox. We're at India. 2. Tanks ready to roll.
Fox, move to Hotel 5. Fox, move to Hotel 5.
Fox here. Stay frosty, everyone. Heading to Newville.
We haven't captured any of the towns yet. We haven't even captured the airfield.
Fox, God damn, this street is a kill zone.
Fox, report status.
Fox here. We're engaged, South India. 3. It's not passages. Stop your passenger. Everyone is still combat ready.
Fox, retreat. Fox, retreat.
Fox here for 3. Over my dead body.
Oh, I forgot.
Able here. Everyone's calmed down at November 7. Able here.
Jesus,
All right.
take the
Heading
direct
to
route to
Grid
Romeo 7.
Item here. Retreat route on November 2. And we're awaiting orders.
Easy, report status.
We're engaged on Juliet 2. And are supported by Golf. And Lima 3. We're fighting Bingo. And TF. We're fresh and able. Able here. We capture airfield.
And that's gonna attract Eagle's attention. They're probably gonna go down there. Unless the guy's over here on the south road. I think it's a better idea to go up. I need Able to get towards the artillery pieces now.
Down here. Hammer down here.
These positions are well defended now. Holy crap.
Baker here. Fortifications are done. Hope the other lucky bastards will get to use them.
Able, report status.
Able here. We're at Quebec 8. We're en route to Romeo 7. Able here. All right. Heading to Grid Romeo 6.
Let's keep running over the minefields. Come on.
Able here. We can see Eagle at Quebec 4.
Wait. Where's the other artillery piece?
Able here. Moving to Grid Romeo 13.
Don't tell me it can't. No, they can't engage from that distance, can they? We haven't captured any of the towns yet. Item move to Dieppe. Item move to Dieppe. Item move to Juliet 6. Item move to Juliet 6.
Item here. Arm up. We're attacking. Yep.
Able report status.
Able here. We're at Romeo 10. On our way to Romeo 13.
There's no sign of any artillery out here. Where the heck do they keep firing from?
A forward command post can now be deployed. HQ here. Sending officers to establish a forward CP. Units in the AO will receive significant benefits from additional coordination and leadership.
Able report status.
Able here. We're at Romeo 11. We're headed to Romeo 13. Able here.
Nothing on that side.
Moving to Hill.
Where the heck is the artillery?
Too much work.
This is annoying.
Down here. We've won this engagement.
Freaking finally! That took you long enough. Item report status.
Item here. We're at Fight 3. We're en route 2. Yeah, we're running close to half strength. Although every tall building in that town turned into rubble.
Dog, move to Juliet 6.
Down here. You can count on us to capture Dieppe. God, a visual on. Nico and Dieppe heading south. Item here. Stay frosty, everyone. Head to Dieppe. Where that came from?
Alright, that takes care of
Easy here.
Alligator.
Turn over their tails between their legs.
Okay, we'll send Item to hold the airfield, I suppose. And keep the battalions in the locations here. But I still have no idea where the other artillery piece is.
Down here, we've lost visuals on Dingo. They were last seen at Dieppe, heading south. Fuck here, we can no longer see Falcon. They were last seen at Dieppe, heading south.
Charlie, Fox, Howe, move to Golf 6. Wait,
Charlie
no.
here, moving to grid, Golf 6.
These guys are zealous. Okay, they don't have defensive problems for that. They're both zealous. How is the problem? They're wily. They're not exactly built for this one. Okay, the left formation. These left formations will not have any defensive penalties by hiding in the city, or in the towns rather. Now it's Dog, Easy, and Item I'm worried about. Okay, Item is sneaky, which means they can stay undetected until the last minute. Unfortunately, Easy and Dog are aggressive, which means you can't put them in buildings. So, Easy, Dog, move to Juliet 7.
Easy here. Alright, integrate Juliet 7.
Item, move to Juliet 5.
Item here, preparing to assault Dieppe. Charlie here, lost sight of Alligator. They were last seen at Newville, heading south.
Just keep running into the minefields, please.
Easy here. The footing is treacherous here, and a few of the men have twisted their ankles. This will slow us down.
But you're an armored formation. How do you twist your ankle? Able, report status.
Able here, we're at site. Set, on our way to Hill.
So no sign of anybody else. Charlie and Fox, report status.
Fox here, we're at India 4. We're en route to Newville. Got a visual on Alligator at Newville, heading south. Fox here, we're at India 4. On our way to Newville. Charlie here, we're at Newville. Al here, we're at Foxtrot 2. We've suffered moderate casualties.
How move to Gulf 5?
Al here, count on us to capture Newville.
We can't capture the town until every German formation is cleaned out of here.
Fox here, Newville is under new management. Fox here, we're at Newville. Charlie here, we're at Newville. We're en route to Golf 6. We're almost down to the last man. Got eyes on Alligator at Hotel 7. Heading south.
In that case, Charlie... Nope. Nope, we can probably hold them in. I just need Fox to hold that position. I guess Charlie can... what's their status now? Zealous. Charlie, hold position. Charlie, hold position. Charlie, hold position.
Charlie here, infantry, halt. Charlie here, we're at Newville. No, we can see Alligator at Hotel 7, heading south.
Charlie, dig in.
Charlie here, Foxhole's coming right up. Able here, we're here at Hill.
Well, these are engineers, not scouts, so they can't see much. Able, move to airfield.
Able here, those hangars at airfield look like a good defensive position.
Dog, report status.
Doc here, we're at Kilo 4, on our way to
Still have
Juliet
half.
7. We don't have enough medical supplies for the wounded.
Still have 6.5. Easy, report status.
Easy here, we're at Juliet 3. We're headed to Juliet 7. Important item here, we're at Lima 4. We're en route to Dieppe. We're running close to half strength.
Come on, move it. You're taking too long to move in. Fox, report status.
Fox here, we're at Newville.
So much traffic. How? Report status.
Out here, we're at Foxtrot 2, on our way to Newville. We've suffered moderate casualties. Down here, Dieppe is ours now.
That's good and all, but can you at least get in there
Down
and
here,
dig in?
we're at Kilo 4. We are headed to... Easy here. We're at Juliet 3. We're en route to... Item here. We're at Dieppe. We're running close to Hop Strength. We spotted Bingo at Kilo 6. Heading home east. Start here. West, south. Get at Dieppe. Heading south.
6 more minutes, and they still are stuck on the minefields.
Item here. Got eyes on Falcon at Juliet 7. Able here. We're here at Airfield.
Hang on a second. Able, dig in.
Able here. Affirmative. Let's get these trench lines sorted out.
Sorry about that, just had to check something. But they're gonna start building up positions there on the airfield.
Charlie, here's lock order Doug. Let's get cozy.
How report status?
Out here. We're at Goal 3. On our way to Newville. Fuck here. We're at Newville.
Okay, hold that position. Item report status.
Item here. We're at Dieppe. We're running close to Hop Strength. Got a visual on Falcon at Juliet 7.
Easy report status.
Easy here. We're at Dieppe. We're headed to Juliet 7.
Dog report status.
Dog here. We're at Kilo 4. We're en route to Juliet 7. Casualties are piling up here. Item here. We've arrived at Dieppe. Item here. We spotted Falcon at Juliet 7. Baker here. Got eyes on infantry, battalion, and colony 4.
As they come.
Item here. We lost off Bingo at Rima 7. Heading home east. We're being held. HQ here. Attacking up the forward command post.
Well, I think I know what that means. That's the other artillery piece.
Able here. Heading to Romeo 6.
Easy report status.
Easy here. We're at Dieppe. On our way to Juliet 7.
Dog report status.
Dog here. We're at Kilo 4. We are headed to Juliet 7.
So,
Easy here. Place our tanks to the roads approaching town. And our shells approach the enemy. Able here. Got a visual on artillery at Quebec 5.
take out the artillery.
Item here, got eyes on Bingo at Kilo 8, heading north.
What the heck is Dog? Dog, report status.
Dog here, we're at Dieppe. We're en route to Juliet 7. We need an aid station. There's too many wounded here. Dog here, just send the last of packing. Dog here, got a visual on Falcon at Juliet 7, heading southeast. Able here, spotted hyena at Quebec 5. Able here, got eyes on Eagle at Quebec 5. Dog here, we can see Dingo and Juliet 7 heading right for us.
Easy, report status.
Easy here, we're at Dieppe, on our way to Juliet 7.
How report status?
Out here, we're at Golf 4.
Why are you freaking trolling?
Suffered moderate casualties.
Screw it. Baker is gonna keep an eye out
Down
on them.
here, right hook, over there. Brendan, tone here and here.
Kilo 8 heading southwest. Baker is gonna ambush anybody who's coming down that road and manage to survive the minefields.
Item here, got a visual on infantry, battalion, and unit. 8, 4, what?
Right, so their infantry battalion managed to get through the minefields. Easy is still stuck on the beach. Item report status.
Item here, brigade shot, yep. 6, I Golf, Jaguar, and Juliet 7, and Juliet 7, are firing on us from outside our range.
I need that artillery piece knocked out, Abel. Come on.
Out here, we're here at Newville.
Frickin' finally. How? Dig in. How? Dig in.
Charlie, here, be deep, boys. It might save your life. Out here, grab your shovels, boys. We're digging in.
Well, at least the minefields have cleaned up most of the enemy formations.
Item here, party counter flight. Request to retreat, sir.
Item retreat.
Item here, infantry pulling out.
Easy report status.
Easy here. We're engaged shot, yep. And our supported by Golf and Keyta. We're firing upon Jaguar and Juliet 7. We also have reports from enemy bingo and Juliet 7. Everyone is still combat ready. We're bouncing up quickly here.
Yeah, choice,
We spotted Keyta and Quebec. Bye.
Able retreat.
Able here, something still up twice.
We'll have to rely on the naval infantry, naval bottom to clear out the artillery pieces then.
Item here, I think that's everyone. We've assembled at, yep.
Item move to Kilo 4. Item move to Kilo 4. Don't have time for this.
Item here, garrisoning, yep. Down here, start eyes on. And ready, right for us.
Not good! Easy, what are you doing? Fox, move! No, we can't move Fox. That means there's still another armored formation coming up that road. That command post isn't
Able here,
doing
everyone.
things.
Shut up and calm down. Sorry about that. We're at you last saw Keyta at Quebec. 5.
Able move to Papa 8.
Able here, setting up command post in the down here. Down here, engage. HQ here, staff officers are ready to deploy a forward command post. HQ here, deploying forward command post. This will rally and organize. Item here, arrived at, yep.
Easy report status.
Naval guns at the HMCS Saskatchewan. Reporting for duty. Will be George. We're in for a fight. Doc here. We spotted Lion and Juliet 7.
George Barrage at Juliet 7.
George here. Artillery firing at Juliet 7. Charlie here. We're done digging. Could use a break. Able here. We're here at airfield.
Able dig in.
Able here. You got it. Welcome. Ready to fortification. George here. That was a hit. Those coordinates coming.
George Barrage on Juliet 7.
Doc here. Let's go. Jaguar 8. Heading south.
George Barrage on Juliet 7.
George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Juliet 7. Doc here. Start eyes on and Juliet 8. Heading right for us. Doc here. They are starting to wait. Able here. George here. Easy here. Got ourselves a tank battle here. We're in position. Doc here. Keep your head down and stay away from the windows. Tanks are shouting us. Doc here. We left zone. Edward and Juliet. We spotted bandits and Juliet 7. Doc here. Start up. Ryan. Welcome and 7. Bingo. Your last seat, Juliet 8, heading home.
George, barrage on Quebec 5.
George here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Quebec 5. Out here. Well, these modules are enough to keep us alive. George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit.
George, barrage on Juliet 7.
George here. Artillery firing at. Item here. Push back those Panthers.
Sweet. Wait, where's I?
Item here. Yeah. This is I call. I'm easy. I'm firing upon. And Juliet 7. We also have reports from enemy Falcon. And Kilo 7. We're getting hammered out here.
Where's item there? Item retreat! Item retreat!
Item here. Release. Let's go going behind.
Why is item all the way out there? I told him to stay put at Kilo 4.
Item here. Brigade shot. Yeah. And our support is I call. And easy. And Juliet 7. Enemy Falcon. And Kilo 7. George here. Forward of the damage. This fight is suicide. Enemy Panthers holding back.
George, barrage on Quebec 5.
George here. Raining thunder down on Quebec 5. Doc here. We can no longer see. Mantis. They were last seen at Juliet 8. I can hear. Ryan. And Juliet 9. Heading home. Right.
Juliet 9?
Doc here. Got a visual on Falcon and Kilo 7. Item here. Bingo. And Juliet 9. Heading home. Right. George here. Enemy artillery batteries out of commission.
Finally, that should take care of the artillery.
George here. Item here. Molly.df. Item here. We're at df. Casualties are piling up here.
George, barrage on Kilo 7.
George here. Brought down here. We've won this engagement.
George, belay fire mission. George, cancel artillery.
George here. Canceling barrage. Doc here. We're at Juliet 6. We're en route to Juliet 7. We've suffered atrocious casualties. We've spotted Falcon and Kilo 8 heading southeast.
Easy, report status.
East here. We're at df.
Easy, move to Juliet 7. Easy, move to Juliet 7.
East here. Juliet 7. Doc here. Got eyes on Falcon and Kilo 8 heading southeast.
George, barrage. What the heck's going on?
Charlie here. We can see Alligator at Hotel 7 heading right for us. Doc here. We've lost visuals on Mantis. They were last seen at Juliet 9 heading south.
Dog, hold position.
Doc here. Infantry halt. Easy here. Arrived at Juliet 7.
George, barrage on Hotel 7.
George here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Hotel 7.
So here's the problem. Since we don't know how many of those other units started walking into the minefields, we cannot confirm in the actor action reports how many units tried to return and engage us here. Oh, they ran away.
George here. Bombardment was on target. Charlie here. Got eyes on Alligator at Pulse 7 heading northwest.
Fox, move to Golf 6.
Fox is heading to home 6. Charlie. Fox is there. Take to the woods.
George, barrage on Golf 7.
George here. Artillery firing at Golf 7. George here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming.
George, barrage on Hotel 7. George, barrage on Golf 7.
George here. Raining thunder down on Golf. Where that came from.
What?
Here's got eyes on Eagle at airfield heading southwest. Charlie here. We can see Alligator at Golf 7. Charlie here. Got a visual on Hawkins at Golf 7. Fox at Golf 7. George here. Getting damage. Down here, we can see Jaguar and India 9 heading northeast. Item here, Bingo, and Juliet 9 heading southwest.
No idea where Falcon is.
Here, we last saw Falcon and Lima 8 heading south. East here, Station Infantry, Gunners Road 18, hit our target, gun firing. Down here, we lost sight of Jaguar, Saber last seen, and Juliet 9 heading southeast.
George, barrage on Gulf 7.
George here, Roger, dropping shells on Gulf 7. Down here, we spotted Jaguar and Juliet 9 heading right for us. Eagle here, we lost visuals on Eagle. They were last seen at November 9 heading southwest. George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit.
George, barrage on Gulf 7.
George here, coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at
2 more minutes, come on, we just need to leave locations.
George here, forward observer. Time's almost up. Remember your objectives.
George, barrage on Gulf 7.
George here, artillery firing at Gulf 7. Currently here, we no longer see alligators. They were last seen at Gulf 8 heading southwest. I don't care. We get the last of the package. George here, bombardment was on target.
Octopus
Currently
barrage.
here, got eyes on Octopus at Gulf 8 heading southwest. Currently here, you can see Puma at Gulf 7.
George, bombardment at Gulf 7.
George here, raining thunder down on Gulf. Down here, got visual on Jaguar and Juliet 8. Enemy, infantry line. Out here, enemy tanks are pulling back.
Looks like the engineer rush actually saved our butt this time.
George here, that was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Out here, we lost visuals on Puma. They were last seen at Gulf 8, heading south.
George, barrage on Juliet 8. George, barrage on Juliet 8.
George here, Roger, dropping shells on Juliet 8. Here, we're here at Gulf 8.
Good positioning.
George here, I'm getting reports that did some real damage.
George, barrage on Juliet 8. George, barrage on Juliet 8. George, barrage on Juliet 8.
George here, coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Juliet 8. George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit.
George, barrage on Juliet 8. George, barrage on Juliet 8. Dang it, do I have to do this manually now?
George here, artillery firing at Juliet 8. George here, forward observers report that fire mission was successful.
1 minute, 1 minute. Well, whatever happened to the 4th armored formation that was supposed to come up here, I have no idea. I hope they just blew themselves up on the minefields. I'm assuming since we didn't get any reports, they survived with some really bad damage.
Out here, last saw Puma at Gulf 8, heading south. Able here, we completely destroyed an enemy company!
Goodbye, anti-tank artillery. Able, dig in.
Able here, affirmative! Let's get these trench lines sorted out!
I'm going to assume Gorilla's stuck.
Baker here, got eyes on Gorilla and Delta 4.
They cannot move into town because we pretty much blocked it with the minefields. I'm going to assume another infantry battalion is over on the east side and also stuck because Eagle ran away. And they can't move into town because they got the minefields to worry about. George, barrage on Juliet 8.
George here, raining thunder down on Field HQ here. The forward command post can now be deployed.
There's 30 seconds left. Make sure those guys speed it.
We know the situation on the ground. Let's exploit it. Down here, an enemy. George here, the Bombardment was on
Man,
target.
why are they pulling out? Oh, who am I this? Wait, no.
Item here. We lost all. Lion, Absolute, Time, heading southwest. Down here, we left all. Bandit, we spotted Falcon and Kilo. Johnny, here, we have 7 to the kill zone. Aim for the track. Item here. We lost all. Bingo, Absolute, Time, heading. Down here, got a visual on. Lion and Juliet, on. Heading right for us. Falcon and on. Down here, we left zone. Bandit and Juliet on. Heading south.
George Barrage on Juliet 9.
George here, Roger. Dropping shells on Juliet 9. Roger! They're in the woods with us. Watch your shot. Don't want to hit me friendly. Down here, got eyes on Bingo and Juliet. And we're moving directly towards you, Travis.
Jaguar, hold position. Jaguar, hold position. Dog, hold position.
Down here, Roger. Holding position.
Easy, hold position.
Down here, we're at Juliet 7. Any more fighting and we will be coming. Easy here. We're engaged on Juliet 7. In combat against Lion and Juliet 9 and Falcon and Kilo 9. I don't know about it.
George Barrage on Juliet 9.
George here. Hold on. We're not done with our previous barrage. George here. We knocked out an entire Panther squad.
Finally! That's a Falcon formation.
God, a missile on Falcon. Able here. I thought Panthers were supposed to be tougher. Enemy Panthers squad just rolled down. Spotted Lion and got eyes on Nico and Juliet on. Heading right out here. Last saw Puma at Dog 8. Heading south. Out here. Last saw Octopus at Dog 8. Heading south. Charlie here. Here at Newville. We're almost down to the last man. George here. That was a hit.
15
Those coordinates
seconds.
coming.
It's Jaguar.
Down here. We left zone. Jaguar and heading south.
George Barrage on Juliet 9.
George here. Coordinates confirmed.
10
Firing barrage
seconds.
at
Holy
Juliet
crap, I
9.
actually managed to pull it off.
Down here. South. Tanks ain't moving no more. Enemy tank squad eliminated. Juliet on. Able here. We opened those tanks up like tin cans. God, a visual on. George here. Getting reports that did some real damage.
George Barrage on Kilo 9. George Barrage on Kilo 9. George Barrage on Kilo 9. That's good.
George here. Artillery firing at Kilo. At Golf 9.
Also 9. It's Alligator then.
Charlie here. You last saw Alligator at Golf 8. Heading southwest. George here. Down. Able here. The enemy's falling back in mass. Looks like we won.
That was a
HQ
little
here.
too
That's a wrap.
close.
All units dig in and wait till relief.
This is going to be a real problem. I'm not too sure. Okay, let's look at what we have on site first. So we have Gorilla, Alligator, Octopus, Dingo, Jaguar. I'm going to assume that's everybody for the infantry. Tanks is, if I remember correctly, 4 formations, 2 artillery pieces. I'm sure there was supposed to be 4 anti-tank guns and then 2 engineers. Make it 6 infantry formations. Send that report. I missed. I overcalled the artillery or the anti-tank guns. Yep, Old Noyville, airfield secured. Unfortunately, we suffered a lot of casualties, so that's just a minor victory. Still, better than nothing. Let's look at that. First Field Company engineers suffered 34% losses, 11 killed. 11 killed, 12 wounded. Baker suffered only 1 wounded. Lucky for them. Charlie really severely under strength, with most of their losses being kills. 162 KIA. Dog also suffered significant losses, 88%. That's 111 killed and almost 200 wounded. Both of them have 41 missing apiece. Port Gary Horse surprisingly did not suffer any losses, but they're pretty much exhausted from all the fighting. So is Fox, who also did not suffer any losses. George did a significant amount of damage down there. House is also under strength, only with a 44% loss. And Item also suffered a 48. Nonetheless, despite all our heavy losses in that engagement, we wiped out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 formations of enemy units, most of them heavies. That's 2 panzer formations, both artillery pieces, and all of their anti-tank formations on the ground. We did not knock out any of their engineers or even any of their infantry formations. But with most of their artillery out and only 1 active armored, or maybe 2 active armored formations on the ground, both severely under strength. In fact, the push into Dieppe has really done in much more efficiently. Now, who will receive the award is a question. Oops. Excuse me. So here's the problem. Both of the engineers did supremely well to hold the enemy lines down there, but they pretty much just dropped their mines and ran away into the forest. Not really doing much, so I don't think they deserve the decorations for this one. The infantry battalions did most of the heavy work pushing into the towns and also suffered significantly from the defense. I can't tell who deserves it more. The tanks did exceptionally well as well, but they really didn't suffer that much damage because they somehow outranged everybody. So I don't think they deserve that. Now, Item were more like reserve forces who pushed into the area, but they didn't really do most of the heavy lifting, so I think I'm gonna give it to Charlie. Yep, minor victory. Unfortunately, well, I can't really do anything about that. We did suffer, what? A total of 815 casualties. 65% of the deployed force worked listed as casualties. Well, you can't really do much about that. Let's see, tank landing. Oh, that one again. Ah. Yes, that's every... Wait, why does it still not have any marks? What? Wait, is it because, they're a minor map? Is it because they're all minor victories I don't have my tag here? It's the casualty report. Well, we can't really do much about that, I'm afraid. But nonetheless, we did get the rundown. I have to say, I would have preferred a better result, but what can you do? With too few options to push in, and with significant defenses added, significant mobile defenses added in by the challenge mode, we did have to go for a minor victory with that. But I think that is a good call in for the operations, and now I can say with absolute certainty that we managed to survive Radio General's challenge mode. Yes, all I can say for now is thank you for joining in. Sorry that was just one mission, and well, it was really supposed to be shorter, but I think I went a little overboard. Not good. I will have to apologize again because I did spend a good time yesterday, or a good amount of time yesterday, trying to become decompressor. So hopefully that would, hopefully the next break, which is tomorrow, will be enough to get us through, and we will be able to come back at 100% efficiency. A day after tomorrow, which is going to be another long week. Don't know if it's going to be going back to the canvas to color things up, or we're going to be doing something else. Still, I hope you drop by again day after tomorrow after the mandatory break. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or violent reactions about the stream tonight, I would really appreciate it if you could drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixie if you got a hankering for older streams that have expired, here on Twitch, or you just want to check out the Simulstream archive or Simulstream channel, which we are also using as an archive. Archive channel for the older streams that have expired here on Twitch. You can check out the link in the About tab of my profile page, and is also searchable on YouTube under the same username. That's Lurk at Work, work with a U instead of an O. By the way, if you are currently checking out the VOD, thanks for tuning in. Sorry that it was a bit of a mess. We did have to restart. I expected as much. It was a minor victory instead of a major one. I think that would be a well enough ending for this rather rough challenge mode series. You might find it a bit boring to check this out, so if there might be something else up your alley from this channel, I think you can always check out the other VODs. Well, hopefully there's something within the VOD list that might be much more interesting to you. But if it's somebody else that might be interested in tabletop stuff like this, you could share my VODs with them. Any extra view would be very, very helpful to help these channels grow. Speaking of the channels, if you've got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I would really appreciate it if you could drop me a line on my Twitter, or not drop me a line, if you can share my channels with them, twitch.tv/lurkatwork, and Lurk at Work on YouTube. Once again, that's work with a U instead of an O. Well, that's going to be all for now. Tomorrow, as I said earlier, is going to be the mandatory weekend break, so you won't be hearing again from me. A bit of an extra gap adding up yesterday's break as well. But hopefully, by the time I come back day after tomorrow, things will be a bit better and I'll be refocused, maybe after a good amount of extra sleep. If you are, Lurk at Work is now RTB, but if you are still on Twitch and might want something else to check, I can send you over to somebody who's trying to do a Deltarune clear. Might be much more interesting than this. However, if you are heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Now for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over.